Hello, Mary.
Hello, Lisa.
So, Mary, 2 years ago, when you
Yeah,
first got involved with Calderdale Dementia Hub, you'd just been diagnosed. How did that impact you?
you'll have to excuse the notes, but one of my
Yeah,
problems with uh, this problem is that I can't remember.
that's absolutely fine. That's fine.
So my immediate reaction was to start looking at how I would be able to cope with any more physical problems in my life. I'd got to grips with my Parkinson's, but dementia on top, well, where do I go from now? My main problem was how to stop myself running away with ideas and feelings that must be dealt with now. After a short time of panic sessions with myself, I decided to look back on how I had coped with my Parkinson's diagnosis initially. So, thinking time was necessary. And instead of being in a race of hurdles to jump, I looked at each hurdle, that's each problem, to be jumped separately. I had decided that my Parkinson's wouldn't walk in front of me making all the decisions, but would walk beside me so that we could work together and therefore would include my dementia. I found things to do and learn to replace things that I could no longer manage. So I am learning to play the piano at 80. I now find myself speaking to university students and all sorts of groups to share my experience. Just hold on while I change that. Oh, I need 5 hands here, don't I? Right. And I do have my sad moments, but I tell myself to get out the sewing box and stitch a patch over those moments, and do not jump the hurdles before they are there to be jumped. And don't forget, energy is sometimes quite low, so some nice music and a nap gives time for energy to regenerate, ready to jump the next hurdle.
Lovely. Thank you. So, Mary, as one of the original members of the Deep group in Elland, what benefits have you gained from being part of this group?
I live on my own, and sometimes I need to talk to people, not necessarily people in my family, of which there are very, very few now, and they're far away anyway. But it's nice to talk to people who, in a group like Deep, who understand my problems. We laugh, we cry sometimes, and one of the main things I feel is to be able to laugh at yourself and make life more jolly than it can be at times. We have a lovely group, and we have many people who I know I can call on if I get really down. Lisa, our leader, I'm sure is all ready to help whenever we're in trouble. So Deep has meant a lot to me, and I'm sure will go on meaning a lot to me.
Thank you. So, Mary, can you share the story of when Jezzy became part of your life?
Right, this is Jezzy, my and our little friend, I should say. Jezzy, what can I say about Jezzy's arrival on the scene except that life became worthwhile and wonderful again? I realised how lonely and self-centred I was becoming. Jesse needed me as much as I needed him. But he was much quicker to realise this than I was. I contacted the local RSPCA, and they told me and helped me to understand what about their scheme for helping people to adopt an older dog. This scheme, known as EARS, was perfect. EARS stands for Elderly Animal Rehoming Scheme, and days were spent learning. When I got Jesse, of course, days were spent learning about living, loving and caring for each other. We both enjoyed our cuddles, and once again companionship played a huge part in my life. Fresh air and exercise are enjoyed by us both, except Jesse insists on a refusal if it's raining. Learning how forgiving and loyal dogs are has added a not too pleasant picture of our human world, I'm sorry to say.
Thank you, Mary. So you decided not to confine yourself and Jesse to staying at home, but to allow others to benefit from meeting him. Can you tell us about that decision?
Jesse gives me so much pleasure with his interest in everything. He loves people at all ages, and has no problem meeting other dogs. Because this gentle little soul gave unconditional love to anyone and enjoyed meeting everyone, we joined Pets at Hers Therapy, that is. He got top marks and we started visiting care homes. We both enjoyed this experience, and Jesse was very happy when I told him to get ready for work. This experience helped me to put my dementia problems behind me for quite long periods of time. We both enjoy our life together. Jesse is 11 years old and I am 80. And not to forget, Jesse doesn't like my piano lessons. I am sure that Jesse has opened my world and taught me how to cope with my bad patches. He is mascot to my deep group and brings smiles to people who, like me, I'm going to turn the page, hold on a minute. I'll say that again. He is a mascot to my deep group and brings smiles to people who, like me, sometimes need a prod to allow their dementia to take second or even third place in their lives. Jesse is a little bundle of unconditional love, always ready to share the happiness he has brought me. But don't forget, he doesn't get up till 10 o'clock in the morning.